Welcome to the Instagram Stories. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. You can find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media. There's a ton of Instagram news, so let's get right into it. First, Instagram tweeted, "No more accidentally sharing private posts to your friends in DMs. With this new feature out now, you can tell who can see or can't see a private post or story before you hit send." Let's back up and explain why this is important. Sometimes you come across a post on Instagram and you want to share it via direct message with one of your friends. So you tap on the little envelope icon to share it and you send it over, and then they write back, "I can't see this post." The reason they can't see this post is because the account that posted it originally is set to private, which is a really annoying thing, let's admit. So Instagram now has added a feature so that when you do send that post, you'll be able to tell who can see it and who can't. This saves checking whether or not your friend is following that private account before you send the message, which is a great idea and sorely needed. Hopefully this cuts down on the amount of people who have private accounts, but I don't think that will actually happen. Next up in news, this comes from The Verge. Instagram rolls out suggested posts to keep you glued to your feed. I just want to pause and say that most times when I find a post about a new Instagram feature or change, there's a corresponding Instagram blog post that the article links to. And this way I make sure that the information is accurate and comes from Instagram. In this particular case, I can't find a blog post at all. Instagram has a ton of blogs. They have the Instagram comms account on Twitter and the regular Instagram account on Twitter, and I can't find it at all. So maybe I'm just missing something, but I'm going to report on it anyway because it does make sense and there are quotes from Instagram team members in it. Instagram is expanding its feed today with the launch of suggested posts. These posts are from accounts that you don't follow, and when you've reached the end of your feed, it will then give you these options to keep scrolling with Instagram suggestions. Up until now, when you reach the end of your feed, you get a message that says you're all caught up and gives you the option to view older posts. Now these posts, once Instagram changes this, will not be the same ones that show in the Explore page. They'll be related to content that you already see in your feed, where Explore is focused on pointing people toward adjacent content. This is from Julian Gutmann, head of product at Instagram Home. Let's use an example to explain how this works. Julian Gutmann used outer space content as an example because that's something he's interested in. When he reaches the end of his feed, a new suggested post might be a space exploration photo from someone he doesn't follow. Whereas on his Explore page, it might have posts that relate to the concepts with physics more broadly. One question that he did not answer is how often people actually reach the end of their feeds on a daily basis. I have to think that that number is extremely low because the vast majority of people follow way too many people. The Verge article points out that this feels like a very big reversal from Instagram's stance just 2 years ago when it came to screen time. When it reached the end of the feed, Kevin Systrom, who was one of the original 2 founders of Instagram, positioned it so that it would imply that users should get off Instagram and go do something else. At the time, he said that the company was working on, quote, tools that will help the Instagram community know more about the time they spent on Instagram, end quote, adding that, quote, any time should be positive and intentional, end quote. But obviously this suggested post feature is designed to keep people on the app longer. Julian Gutmann is quoted in the article as saying, quote, we just want to make it easy for people to see that relevant content when they get to the end of their feed. That's the motivation here. Make it easier for you to go deeper on your interest, end quote. The Verge article points out, and I think this is 100% accurate, that Instagram is taking a clue from TikTok, where they just continue to show you great content and keep you scrolling for years. I sit down to watch TikTok content sometimes, and 30-45 minutes have gone by before I even know what happened. Definitely Instagram is trying to copy that strategy, and it makes sense because the more time you spend on the app, the more ads you're likely to see, giving Instagram more space to sell ads. This is a total win-win for them. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, tips, and tricks. With my 500th episode coming up, I want to do something big for the show. I want to give you a clue so that you can start working on it and take the next 2 weeks in order to do so. I'm going to be giving away an Amazon gift card, and I'm looking for the winner to submit 5 ideas for how I can improve the show. 5 ideas. Start coming up with lists. Send me direct messages at Daniel Hill Media to be entered to win. Thanks for listening.